make sure that it's an even game between
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip.
हाउस वाले एक बार डिस्कॉर्ड कर फटाफट.
What you wanna do now?
So in the VC or in the
VC.
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip.
Everyone is in
I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m.
Rather, if you want to, we both can be in one same server for this many team, so that we both can,
212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip.
Okay, cool. The players are in. Yeah, the players are in Osiris का server. अपन दोनों admin chat में आ जाते हैं.
So Sagar,
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now?
alright, then we are good to go. You guys can go.
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip.
So let's do one thing. No, I'll be in admin VC और वहाँ पे stream कर देता हूँ, so that Sank can see it as well. Why not?
No, that's okay. You guys can stream wherever.
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip.
Tell us if we need to do anything. You can do commentary as well, dude.
Okay, just pull me in. I won't talk.
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah,
Let me
lead a
tell
cloud
you
with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk
Sankalp,
in the
you
mood
do it,
now.
no?
2 a.m. What you wanna do
You do
now?
everyone instead of me.
Yeah.
Or you fail.
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style.
Everyone here can hear you, but we'll have to. Oh wait, no one in game can hear you, right?
That's okay. I don't think we have any rules as such. Just have fun. Make sure it's a stiff competition. Don't make it one-sided like yesterday. And yeah, that's all. No cheating, okay? No, you can't go to the stream and you can't do
By
it.
the way, who was stream sniping
Lead a
yesterday?
cloud with a
And
few
why
now.
was there
Just
a
some
need
Hollywood
for
girls and they
stream
do trip.
stream sniping, dude? Like, we needed the help.
I don't know, dude. Somebody was just giving us tips like, oh dude, there was a guy next to you.
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do trip. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style.
So make sure you choose your players accordingly, and it's going to be a freaking awesome gameplay. And again, some rules: no stream sniping, though there will be a delay in stream, so you won't be able to do that. Second, make sure you play with the team, communicate with each other, and it's going to be a super fun thing. We are going to go live on YouTube in no time. I and Sagar will be doing commentary, so it's going to be a fun thing again, and we'll start the game in 10 seconds.
Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Lead a club with a few now.
Bro, who are you guys playing against?
Man, it's live on YouTube. It's the Avolympics.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, bro, all the best. I'm so sorry. I just
Thank you.
Avalon Army, right?
Yes, YouTube can hear you right now. Alrighty, so the game has started.
No more charges left. I have retrieved the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Righty, so with the very first game was pretty cool. One team won. One team is at lead right now. It's going to be a super fun game. This is me, Puru, by the way, everyone who's listening on YouTube. And with me, I have Sagar. He'll be also speaking. We both are your commentators for today. We'll try not to speak a lot and let you have fun. So let's see.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Enemy down. One enemy remaining.
That goes here. Deploying drone. Shock dart. Shock dart. Cage triggered.
One enemy remaining.
You know what, Sagar? The game seems very much one-sided in the first match. As much as the still, I'm expecting the other to play well.
Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch.
What do you think attackers should be doing to take the lead?
Well, I think they're in a pretty tight spot right now. They need to either try to split push. They're grouping a lot, and defenders know exactly what they're doing.
That makes sense.
One enemy
I guess they had
remaining.
a pretty nice chance of, revolving right now, but they didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was nice kill by Ocean.
So this is a hard map, right? It's a huge map, and it is very difficult when it comes to rotating. And once you commit, right? And so I think that's the reason why they're trying to group up and all. But let's see. I think these are good players. They are creative.
Yes, this should do.
The cool part is I see the whole defending team trying their best to be on every single area. They are at mid, they're at B, they're at A,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying their best to get the location of the enemies,
Absolutely.
and accordingly they're grouping.
Recalling my bot.
So I mean the attackers also are at a disadvantage right now when it comes to the economy. So taking mid is not the ideal solution for them. And I think they should hold back. Probably they should try to camp, try to confuse the defenders. Probably one of them will try to push and take them one by one. Probably
That's what
that would
they're doing
work.
right now. They're not pushing. They're waiting for the others.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting for the attackers to respond first. And if you see the position of the defenders, Omen was at B, and that is because he was confused if they're at B or A.
30 seconds left.
And that is how they play. They just revolve. They're revolving now.
Ten seconds left.
So I think we're gonna see the first plant of the game.
Oh yes. Well, I see Raiden and DK playing very well right now. I can see that Ocean's trying to save, you know.
Take flight.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
There.
Well, Prithvish, you were right. It was the first plant, but got defused.
So
The match looks very much one-sided right now.
I think they could have drafted better. They attackers needed one more duelist, at least one more duelist, because well, Reina can blind, right? But she needs someone to follow up and just take everyone's case, right? So I think they could have drafted a little better, but let's see. Let's see. This map is pretty easy to defend, but let's see what happens.
You know, I can see that the defenders have made their whole team very well. You know, the best player has Reina, because Reina is very much an independent character. She can play on her own, and they have got duelists. They have got those who, you know, control. So
Deleted. Initiated.
pretty nice game by Miz,
One player remaining.
and she got backstabbed.
Open up the sky.
I think the attackers really lack a surprise element, because they've tried almost everything right now. They've grouped up. They've tried to split push as well, but I mean nothing's working right. They should probably come up with some surprise element, because in 7 rounds it's pretty easy to figure out what kind of gameplay these guys are having, right? You can see that Reina is camping a lot and taking out.
That was all right. That was a pretty good use of both the ultimates.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you are.
Spike planted.
Smoke's down. My ult's not ready. Stim beacon here.
Now they're trying to cover up the places. They're trying to smoke up so that they can plant.
One player remaining.
Shot done. I know exactly where you are.
One player remaining.
And the first match, the attackers won. There we go. Well played.
This is a nice spot.
Sankalp, what do you think the attacker should be doing right now at this position? What would you have done if you were at this position?
So right now I noticed that the attackers are trying to commit to one side pretty hard. What I would do is maybe split or spread my team around to see where I get an opening, and as soon as I get a pick off, probably try pushing that side, and also manage my economy well. This is something that I see the attackers aren't doing right.
Yes, I can see that. You know, in this game they played pretty well, so because they try to get as many as they try to plant as fast as they can and then try to camp. Pratyush just talked about the surprise element. I know that Sankalp is a pretty nice player. What would be the surprise element if you were in this team, and which character would you have chosen? Sankalp, I asked you that question.
Sorry, I'm lagging. Could you repeat that?
It's okay.
Headshot.
Still in sight. Spike planted. Cutting their vision.
Prepare for hellfire.
One enemy remaining.
Put down.
There we go, attackers are now catching up.
Generally, it's pretty hard to play the attackers in comparison to defending a bomb site. So you can always expect a disparity in the scores with attackers lagging the first half, but you'll never know. Osiris still has a good chance of coming back.
Oh yeah, that is. I guess you mixed the names. That is Izanagi.
My bad, yeah, Izanagi coming back.
I want to see how the other team will play. You know, the team that is leading, how they will play when they will be on the attacker's end.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a good game for sure. And if you look at the team composition, it looks balanced on both the sides. We have a Sova, we also have Cypher to gather information before we step onto the bomb site. Cypher is one of the top picks in the meta. If you look at the meta right now, you can always cover your back with this destroyer, and it just makes things easier as well when you defend.
And I see both the teams are similar. It's just the difference of two main players. It's I guess Killjoy and Raze that are different, and other than them, Brimstone and Omen. So the team composition is pretty cool. Both Brimstone and Omen are controllers.
"30 seconds left."
Puru, what do you think would be an ideal score for
One
the
enemy
defenders to
remaining.
catch up during the second half?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
So what do you think will be an ideal score so that the defenders can catch up during the second half?
Foolish.
10 seconds left. Remaining.
Well, I guess the ideal score could be, if I would have been at their place, I would have tried my best to not let the defenders win, as they're doing right now. They're doing it pretty well, and they can still catch up within the half.
In the half.
There you go. I expect the half to end in 7-5 right now.
Turret out.
longer.
It looks like the tides of the attackers are finally catching up.
Oh yes. I like how they, changed the whole game from 0-6, I believe, to 7-4.
I think it's all about finding your rhythm, finding what works for you, and then sticking to it.
Exactly. So they took their time. They took their time to, go ahead. They took their time to cooperate with each other to understand how the enemy team is playing, and that is very cool.
Spike planted.
Puru, could you tell us a little bit more about what's going behind the scenes with your
One
scrims
player
and your
remaining.
practice games? Given that you're already a part of it, another house. So what are the players doing in order to practice?
So this is what happened in Osiris now. So there are a lot of Valorant players in Avalon Army, okay? And these are the two games that Avalon Army loves to play.
Switching
One Valorant,
sides.
second Among Us. And every single player in Avalon, knows about these two games. So what happened is when we announced that we'll have a Valorant gameplay, we received a lot of names, like a lot of names. So we had to do 3 to 4 different rounds, and we had to, select the players. And there was a match which I'll tell you. There was a match which we decided 2 teams, and one of the team was so this is what we did. Okay, we decided the teams. We were like, okay, go ahead, have a practice match with each other, play with each other, and we'll see who plays best. And so they were playing with each other. They were having fun, and I watched one match today. Okay, one practice match where one of the players, VK, he's a pretty nice player, got 45 kills. And let me tell you one more thing. The team which VK was in lost.
There.
So that was a pretty fun match, that was a pretty great match. So we were watching it, and I was a spectator in that match as well. So what happened is, one team is scoring 1 point, the other team is scoring 1 point, and then second, and then second, and then third, and then third, and then fourth, and then fourth. And it was a pretty awesome game, I'll say.
Absolutely, and I can see why VK made it to that game.
Careful now.
It's doing pretty well itself.
Oh yes. So they have played against each other, they have played with each other, and they understand how the other player works. So I'll tell you one interesting thing, okay? So we have this player CSGO noob in Osiris. He didn't had a lot of kills, but every single member wanted him to be in the team because of the way he plays Omen, and because of the way he understands the map and how to use the guns. And he is a pretty good guy to, lead the whole team.
And something special about CSGO noob that I've observed in the past is that he tends to be the lurk player. He waits for his team to go push one bomb site while he sneaks into the other end, plants.
Exactly.
This has worked a lot of times in the past, but let's see how he does it today.
So let me tell you one thing about CSGO noob, okay? If he gets an operator, he's a beast. And he will be camping in places that you would never expect him to be in. And that is one reason why we got him in, because he know how to save, he know how to manage economics. He need to save for the operator even though they are losing.
I think that's a good skill to have on the team, to know when to save, when to op. And given that the operator has been nerfed recently, it's all the more important in order to save the op and maybe get some kills with it.
100%. So you see, the attackers are now camping. They're not pushing. They're waiting for the defenders to react to them. And I believe the defenders are also doing the same. They're waiting for the attackers' response. That's a pretty good strategy by both the teams.
It is. This is something that I would incorporate in my games, just to see which part of map or which area can be controlled better by the attacking team, and then capitalize on that.
There we go. That was a flawless by the attackers, by Izanagi team.
Right here. Right here.
Right here.
There.
Right here.
Satchel out. I got the spike. One enemy remaining. $30 left. One enemy remaining. Ten seconds left. Satchel out.
Nowhere to run!
Spike planted.
Revealing area.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Shock dart. Deploying drone.
One enemy remaining. There. Satchel out. Satchel out. Team Ace.
That was a team ace. Very nice.
was traveling.
Feeling sight. Firing direction.
Taken out. Cage triggered.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Cover going out.
Guys, we have got Pratyush back here. He'll be joining us in place of Sankalp now. Pratyush, what was the score when you left, dude?
Right? It was like completely one-sided.
Exactly, and the game has now changed.
Damn, that was kind of expected, wasn't it? Because we have amazing players in both sides, right? And this map is really, it's not that easy to play, so I think it would have taken them some time to adjust, but now they're in the game.
Now I see the Izanagi team is, as soon as the Osiris team came into the attacking side, they didn't give them one chance to win. So that was a pretty great move by the Izanagi team.
I am everywhere.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, Sova is covering for his teammates. And he got a kill as well. Wow. Try. By race.
30 seconds left. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Alright, see? They're catching up.
Still in sight. Good done. One player remaining.
That is intense.
That is intense, dude.
That is intense. Chat. YouTube chat. Who's gonna win? This is intense, dude. This is intense.
The way they caught up with the other team, dude. That was amazing.
I don't see a lot of Izanagi supporters in the chat. Izanagi supporters, are you there? I don't think so, man. So I think
Come on, Izanagi. Come on, go it. Support your house already. Everyone loves me, dude. They're doing Puru OP in the chat. There we go. Oh, and that was operator. Dude, you know, I love how operator works. And I was having this conversation with Sankalp some time ago after you went, that when we were practicing for the Valorant tournament in Avolympics, we had this one match where, you know, every team was scoring 1 point from the both sides, and that was such an intense game, and I get the same feel now.
True. But this round actually attackers took a little bit time to move ahead, and I think they should have just rushed to a bomb site to kind of get that momentum.
One player remaining.
Oh,
No idea what was going through their mind, but nevertheless, I think they could have done better there as a team.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, that is true.
Because, you know, once you're equal, right? You have this kind of psychological. You can actually break the momentum and take the game towards you. Now I'm pretty sure the attackers are pretty stressed out. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Oh yes, I'm pretty sure that they're stressed out, you know, because, you know, when the game started, they had a pretty nice lead, and it's the other way around now.
Absolutely.
And you see, Tricksaw was using a very cool thing there. He revealed the area, and he tried to wall bang the other players there.
That was a nice angle. And he has an Odin, by the way. So he can actually take their case.
He got backstabbed.
There goes VK.
There goes VK. And there goes
the
Cloud.
spike. There goes the spike as well.
No more charges left. Right here.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Defenders won. Very nicely played. So it's a game point.
Yeah, I think the psychological damage is too much right now.
Too much.
I'm on the defender side for this one. What do you think? Puru?
Well, I'll say the defenders will win this time.
This goes.
Because, you know, the other team they had a pretty good psychological damage, dude. You know, they were playing very well, and the other moment they're losing now. The pressure that you have when you're playing such games is very high.
They will cover.
And there goes Sova.
One player standing.
That was a pretty nice skill,
That
I'll
was the
say.
most scope. That was the most
That was the
right?
most scope, yeah. Defenders won. That was a pretty intense game. Wow, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super nice game.
Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style. Yeah, lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do chill. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in a new style.
They had some
Lead a
problem
club with
with
a
the
few
internet.
now. Just some Hollywood girls
Say
and they
for
do
1
chill.
minute.
I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna
Himchar, my brother, how are you feeling right now?
Bro.
Yeah.
अरे bro, काफी सही.
Okay, say.
They did a comeback, man. By 0-6 पे I was like, चलो देखते
The
हैं.
way they did a comeback, dude, that was amazing. Super
Good
nice.
energy, the entire thing. Acha, we'll have one more, right?
We'll have
Yeah,
we'll have
one
two
more.
more games. We'll have two more games.
Listen.
I'll say one more.
Guys, listen. Go to events. Ping every. You ping no.
Yeah. So
Ah.
yeah, Pratyush, everyone's listening to you right now on YouTube. By the way, do you know that?
Awesome. I want them to know that we want everyone to come in and watch this.
Everyone who's watching it on YouTube, if you guys can listen to us, go ahead and ping everyone on Avalon Army and ask them to come here right now. Go ahead and I have my Discord open. Go ahead. I'm waiting. We won't start the next match until I see some of you texting there.
Emoji spam करो.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Okay, guys. So this is the thing. Okay, we have around 19 people watching right now. We're gonna start at 30. 30? Puru is 30. Okay. We can try for 30, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. So guys,
All right.
let's go.
Sagar, I want to make sure people are listening to us. Are they?
Yes, they are. They are. We are on.
Actually.
Super nice.
We're on.
Nice, man.
We're on. Guys, we need 30 people to start the next round. Go get your friends. Go get people from the other houses because they need to see who's the winner.
That was a pretty intense match, guys.
Very intense.
I loved it.
Like at every point, it was. Wait, I'm not.
Very cool match, I'll say. I loved it. All right, I see the numbers increasing. Get more people in. Come on, go ahead.
You know what's interesting is even though they had a not so decent draft, they were actually able to, get a comeback and come so close, right? I think if they draft well this game, there's a good chance that there's gonna be a tough one.
But you know what, Pritish?
The
team that lost this time, the Osiris one, they just switched one of their players. So I want to
Oh.
see how they'll perform now.
Oh, okay. Okay. They're too confident now, is it?
Yeah, I'll not say they're going confident, but so the team was this, that the team that you see right now, it was supposed to be this, but then Devil had some issue with his internet, so he had to leave, and we got the sixth player in.
Okay. Okay.
Right, there we go. I see the numbers increasing. We need 6 more people, guys. We need 6 more people. I want Osiris OP and Izanagi as OP in the chat right now. Go ahead, do it. I'm sure. Come on, dude. Hey, I see it happening. I see it happening.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. We have got 29 people in. One more to go. One more, guys. I see Odin OP there. That is so cool.
As well. Odin OP. You're gonna spam Odin OP tomorrow, okay? We're gonna take the case. We're gonna take the case of.
Oh, I'll be
trust
there.
me.
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be
Oh.
there to see that happening.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, this Puru OP as well, We have got 35 viewers. There we go. Here we go. We start the match. There we go. Himanshu OP. There we go. Himanshu OP, guys. Pratyush OP as well. Hey.
Right, guys, so that's our go ahead.
Rotating on tomorrow's game.
Sagar, why don't you? And that's it. We have the map split. That's awesome. There you go, guys. This is gonna be fun. It's a small map and it's gonna have a lot of action. So let's see what these guys are drafting. Osiris OP. Oh my God! Look at the chat, dude. Osiris is dominating in game and in chat. I mean,
Oh,
what is
yeah.
this, dude? What is this? Himchar, what is this? Are you there? What is this happening?
We don't need to spam OP. We show it in the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was good. That was good. But don't you think if you will spam Osiris OP in the chat as well as in game, it means that your whole house is together and they are ready to win.
Select your agent.
Dude, absolutely. And I think in the chat the numbers say that there are a lot of people from Osiris, but I think it's only Vishesh who's there from Izanagi. That's the only guy I see. There's Ayush as well. I mean that. Okay. There are a few people as well. Interesting.
Right, there we go. Here the game starts.
Alright, guys. Round 2. Izanagi versus Osiris.
And both have a sage now. But none of them had a sage in last match.
Okay, we have a sage.
In
Right.
both the teams.
Right. So this is my favorite map, okay? I've played this map a lot and there are so many places that are very easy to hide but are so not obvious while in the game. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some very good plays happening.
So you know what I used to do when I started playing Valorant and this map? So I used to
No,
take
I don't.
Judge. So I used to take Judge, okay? The shotgun. And I used to hide.
I was waiting.
and I used to hide in the corner of the corner. And I used to wait for the other team to plant. I used to wait for them to plant. Once they plant, you go in, you kill them, you defuse it. And dude, it worked so many times. But now the players who who play with me know that I'll be there. So I have to switch. Oh, we're seeing a lot of action on B.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining. Flawless. Let them.
There you go. That's a flawless in the first round.
That was a flawless in the first round. So it's happening just like it happened in last round. And this is what will happen the next time, okay? We'll be switching the attackers and defenders. Because we had the same attackers and defenders in the starting in both the games.
Right.
And I wanna see how that'll make it fun.
You see, they're trying to go mid and rotate B, which I think again is not a very good strategy because they know that when it comes to losing momentum, they're very good at. I don't know. Maybe I should not say that, but that's what I've seen.
They play very well in a group.
One player remaining. Flawless.
That was another flawless. I don't want it to be like last round.
See, that's nasty, right? See, because they know that Izanagi Osiris has good shooters, so Izanagi should probably try to group up and give them a surprise element.
Exactly.
I think they realized that later last game. I'm not sure, I was not there, but this is a small map, dude. You can plant in like 15 seconds if you want to. 10 seconds maybe.
Oh, no, 10 seconds, I guess. Not 10 seconds. But yeah, 15 seconds, of course. So here's the thing, they have got a lot of abilities.
Correct.
And I see them not using it as much as Osiris is doing it. Maybe they do not want the enemy to know their location when they're pushing. But they're pushing without using their abilities, which could be very helpful when they start pushing.
I think I've not seen a wall by Sage till now.
Spike planted.
There we go. There it is. From the most unpredictable place.
One enemy remaining.
That was a one shot. Very nice skill by CS:GO.
Player, right? I mean, if the same thing goes on, he'll probably take an op in the next 2 rounds, and you're gonna see hell then.
So all the people who are watching in the YouTube chat right now, CS:GO Noob is famous for 2 things. One, operator. He takes an operator and you're dead. And the second thing is, if he is attacking and he has the spike, then he'll make you come to one point, let's say A, and as soon as every one of you are at A, he'll plant it at B, because Omen can transform to another place, transfer to another place.
I can teleport to another place.
Teleport
But
to another place.
I'm actually wanting to see that play happen, but let's see. I'm pretty sure they'll do that.
I'm 100% sure that'll happen.
But apparently, Sage is the one having the spike. I think Omen should be the one to carry the spike. But okay. There's probably something in mind.
So I guess Izanagi is thinking that the Sage is the character which can exactly. She did it last time as well. She raises the wall at right place. She raised it at right time, and she can take cover from the other players and win the match. But that is not working.
This is a nice spot.
Well, I see something happening like the last game.
Well, I see the same thing happening. But you know, if same thing will happen, I don't think that the pressure on them will be the same because they must have learned from the last game. If they have not,
I think Osiris is smart enough to figure out that they cannot let them come back, right? So if the same thing happens, I'm not so sure how they're gonna recover. But again, this is a very easy map to attack, by the way. And Izanagi is not able to do that right now.
Initiated.
This is probably the easiest map to attack.
maybe they're trying to understand how the enemy team is working in this map, like they did in last match. And there we go. We see CSGO no with the operator. That causes a lot of trouble, you know, whenever I'm playing opposite to this guy and I see this guy having an operator, that is the time my confidence goes down.
Absolutely, dude.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
That was amazing kill by Tuta. Wow.
That was harassment.
That
was not a kill.
And he got the operator. He didn't saw it coming, dude. He didn't saw it. And he dropped the operator now. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. Pretty well played. Pretty well played by Izanagi.
Turret out.
But Pratyush, don't you think having an operator in such a small map like this, or such a closed map like this, is not a great deal to have? Like, I guess Vandal is a pretty good gun for this. Phantom is a pretty good gun.
Actually, no, dude. I'll tell you why. Because there are some really good spots here to walk. It's just that Reyna and Omen are not really using their skills. If Omen blinds at the right time, then I'm pretty sure they can take out one or two people.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
So which stream do you mean by saying that? The Osiris stream, right?
Right. No. Izanagi.
Izanagi.
Right. I think again, as you said, they're not using their skills enough. And Omen. So Omen should. So what they should do is they should lead with Omen. Omen should blind first, and then probably Raze or the other guy should.
You know, they have got controllers in there. They could like create walls and go ahead and smoke every single place up and then plant the spike. That is what I see they're not doing. That is a pretty simple strategy that everyone uses, you know.
True. But one thing is for sure, right? That Osiris has very good shooters. I mean, I think they've played CS:GO a lot. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I guess they have.
Spike planted.
So let me tell you about it, okay? So there's a pretty cool story. We have this guy called Chiru, and everyone knows about him. He's been playing CS:GO from the time CS:GO came in, like from the time CS:GO existed, and he's a pretty good player, and he's not in the game. And that was the energy that we have had in the house when we were selecting members, that who will be selected, who will not be selected, because we know that Izanagi is coming up with super great players.
Well, I think they got this one.
They got this one. Exactly, right? I know, right? Digital Chiru OP in the chat, guys. Digital Chiru OP.
Cover going out.
You know, when it comes to kills, I see that Osiris is leading like far ahead than Izanagi. But then Izanagi knows how to play, you know, they're using strategies well and all the stuff now.
I mean, they're taking their time, right? Last game also they took their time. This game as well they took their time. And the fun part is Osiris knows them. And they're still falling for it. Oh my god. Look at that harassment. Oh my god.
They're playing with him. They're playing with him.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Izanagi. Izanagi. They're not gonna get down so easily. Not gonna get down so easily. This shows confidence, dude, when you're losing and you're pulling off stuff like this.
Oh hell yes, it does. Oh yeah, I have got Pratyush with me. Pratyush is commenting with me.
Cover going out.
And there we go. We see them using their skills at right time. So they're actually playing with the other team right now. They're having fun with them.
I know exactly where you are.
And now they figured it out, right? That they need to rush in, plant.
They figured out what the enemy team is doing wrong and
Because the time it takes to rotate, right? See, they planted, right? And it took so much time for them to rotate. Devil just entered and he found a wall.
Exactly.
So that's how it is. That's how it is. It's a very easy map when it comes to attacking.
Like a CSGO is
And we are
saving.
Yeah,
And
and
he's
we are
saving.
CSGO noob doing his typical
One
play.
player remaining.
And there we go. Alrighty, so this is what happened, Pratyush. I went out for like 5 minutes in between, and I just checked my Discord.
Planted.
I had 10 DMs of people asking me, "Puru, kya hua? Bolna."
Player standing.
I saw your
And there we go.
Dude, there we go. We are having the same thing that happened last
We're having
time.
the same thing. We're having the same thing. We're having the same thing.
The spike is here.
And it's an Izanagi's comeback, but I just see Osiris OP in the chat. I don't know why. Osiris, what your team is doing right now
You know,
is not OP.
Oh, you know what I'll say? I'll say that with the people who cannot, we cannot move heaven, but we can raise hell.
Okay.
And you'll see it happening, dude. You'll see it happening.
I would have loved to hear what Himcher has to say on this. But I guess we don't have here. Do we have him here?
Oh, Himcher is here. Himcher is
I
here.
am
He
here,
is.
but I'm not sure if I'm. Am I audible?
Oh, yes,
yes.
you are.
You're in.
Hemter, I'll say one thing. The team is doing very well. The team is doing very well right now, and they're catching up. They're catching up, and they know how to play.
Planted.
You know, they're taking their own time and like trying to understand the other team,
Hmm.
and then they make a strategy accordingly.
Yeah, I see that
There are
happening.
many
I see
factors
that
actually,
happening.
you know. There are many factors, like we discussed earlier, me and my team. So
Last round in the half.
it seems to be working. Let's see how it goes.
I see the last match in the half. It's a pretty better score than last time though. I'll say the last time it was Osiris was in pretty nicely till the half, and then the other team, you know, they switched and then they took the advantage and they came up.
By the way, chat, we have both the house leaders with us. So don't forget to mention Puru and Hinchur both. We have both of them here, and I'll make sure that these guys reply to you, okay? Reply to whatever you have to say in chat.
Sure, because see, I don't have the chat in front of me right now, so
Okay. Don't worry. I'll let you in it.
sure.
So I have answered this to the chat already, Hemshire. What was your team doing when they were practicing? What was happening in back? Another match won by attackers.
Honestly,
Switching
we didn't
sides.
have that many Valorant players initially, but then once we started like practicing and stuff, more people were like, "Bro, take me in." So we had like 1 or 2 qualifiers, and qualifiers were mostly fun, you know, because both the teams were almost equal. We didn't have this one great guy in the team or anything. It was like everyone played the same way. All the scores were, so it was really hard to choose people. And the biggest problem which we had was most of the guys here are students and they can't play late night. They were like, keep the game at 6. So that was one point where I was like,
No more
bro,
charges left.
what will I do? But then I had to make them tell that, okay, come at 9, it's no problem. One day game. So that's why they're playing right now. But yeah, man, it was fun selecting these people. We have more people, and I think in the next games you'll see more good players coming up. But these people, like, I didn't think they would like make the strategy so well, because from what I played with them, they were the playstyle was different, but I see a different playstyle right now, so it's kind of fun.
It is fun, dude. The way they're playing is very well. And they're playing very well right now. They're playing with the other teams' is mind, I'll say, because you know they lose and then they catch up.
That's
The other team
something.
is much effed up at that time.
For you.
Crazy.
Crazy, dude. Crazy.
Oh, by the way, I see some Valhalla Odin related questions. So we have Drizzle, whoever is in Odin and wants to know about the selections. We have Drizzle.
30 seconds left.
You can ping him. He's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the one to drive that. Drizzle in Valorant chat. This for Odin.
Alrighty, guys. You can go ahead and ask any question you have right now. We're here. Oh, 10 seconds left. They're planting it. Are they planting it?
White's clean. Yes, this should do.
Wait, did we lose? Where is Puru?
We lost him. We had to leave for a while, I guess.
Spike planted. One player remaining.
So right now it's 8-5 and planted. This game is for the attackers then.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Guys, so let me tell you a personal story now, okay? So, what happened is I am getting a call from my mother again and again because it's the time for dinner. I haven't had dinner yet, by the way. So, I haven't had dinner, and she's calling me again and again to be there to have dinner. That is why I'm getting silent from time to time. Don't worry about it. I'll be there again.
No charges.
Saying stuffs with Pratyush as well as Anchar.
Yep.
There we go. I see people for Izanagi supporting now. That is very cool.
Finally. I just brought
30
the
seconds
people.
left. Spike planted.
By the way, I would like to mention that
No more charges.
while we
One
built the
player
team,
standing.
there's this guy called King Vishesh,
Mm-hmm.
which I think we should spell it as Kinji Vishesh because of the E in his name.
Mm-hmm.
And he has played a really big part while we built.
Oh yes, I'll say he has. And there you go.
he
You
was
see,
good, like he was a main character.
such a good team you have. So the score was there was one player from your team and 4 players for Osiris, as much as I remember, and he changed it to, I guess, 2v1. That is the cool thing.
Izanagi is doing well, right? So
Izanagi is doing pretty well, dude.
King Vishesh OP. King
Vishesh
in the
OP.
chat.
Don't
Let's go.
Boys.
spam King
King
Vishesh
Vishesh
OP.
OP, or you can
Kinji
take
Vishesh
Kinji
OP.
Vishesh.
Kinji Vishesh OP.
Kinji Vishesh OP, boys.
Kinch, where are you, Kinch?
We're waiting for him. We're waiting for him
I'm
to take.
sure Kinji Vishesh is in the chats right now.
Oh, he is.
Absolutely.
The score is 7-8. Wow, it's a close match like the last one.
Very close one, you know. Every single match, you can't predict what's gonna happen. It's
What's gonna happen?
crazy. Like they're changing tactics in every single. Some people are like changing positions. And it's crazy. You cannot predict.
Begins.
So looks like attackers are pushing A this
Spike
time.
planted.
And they planted the
And
spike.
defenders
So they
have just found out. And
did what the defenders did the last time.
Flash out.
So here's one cool thing, okay? They have got good crosshair discipline, as I see. The players are pretty cool in Izanagi because you know they're not leaving one corner to check.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice. That was a good game.
They're playing the corners really well. So
They're playing the
Osiris has
corners
good
really well.
shooters, but Izanagi, yeah, so thrifty.
So Izanagi is creating pretty cool tactics, is what I'll say.
And I see they're splitting. No, they're moving B this time. They could actually split and try once. Osiris, but I think going together is also a good tactic.
Honestly, going together is a pretty cool tactic because you know you get the time to plant fast and it's 5 versus 2 or 3 most probably because that is how the map divides most of the time. And you know I just saw that instead of Osiris, Izanagi pushed, and it is cool as well as bad at the same time. So you know if you have confidence on yourself, you can push. But if you do not have confidence on yourself, you should not be pushing when you're defending. But you see, they have got confidence on themselves and they're doing it right.
You know, the biggest disadvantage of everyone pushing together is that you can get backstabbed easily.
Yes.
And I've seen that happen.
I'll tell you, okay. I'll
That's
tell you,
like,
I'm back. I'm back.
fearful because
I'll tell you what happens, okay?
Yeah,
So
man.
we had admins versus what do you call Avalon team match yesterday, okay? And we were thinking of the same thing that okay, if we are gonna get rushed, we're gonna backstab. But dude, we got wrecked. We got wrecked. I mean, they played so well. They played so well. They were planting every bomb. They were planting in like 30 seconds. So
I think that was a kind of unfair match because it was like all admins were beginners, and then on the other hand you had all pro players.
and that's flawless. Oh my god.
Flawless. You know what I
tables-
noticed and you know
The
what I saw?
tables have turned.
Oh yes.
Osiris. The table has turned. Table
Oh,
has
yes.
turned. Osiris. Chat. What are you guys doing? You guys are not supporting your house.
Alright, I see a bit of Izanagi OP now. A bit. So you know what I just noticed? One cool thing that Izanagi is doing, 2 players are sticking at the same time with each other. And on the other end, 1 player alone is pushing most of the time. So that kind of, you know, changes the whole game.
Let's look at the kills once.
And you can see now Osiris is trying to take the mid route and trying to go A through mid.
Reina is killing it. And she's dead.
I think Reina is one of like the
Reina is playing pretty well, dude. Yeah.
looks like the attackers have this game in their hand.
I know you want that. I know him, sir.
One enemy remaining.
Well, I don't hear anything coming from Puru's mouth now. I don't know why. Puru, is something wrong?
Nothing
Is something
wrong.
wrong?
What would be wrong? What would be wrong?
Why-
I just
why you
won this
not
game,
speaking?
man.
It's just
I just won this game.
fine game, okay.
I just won this game. What are you saying?
Nobody, you stopped speaking the point. Izanagi won 11 rounds.
Oh no. I was speaking, dude.
I think we have some, ping issues here also on Discord.
Let me check it.
Happens. Because for me it was getting cut with it.
Shadows traveling. Off your feet!
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. One enemy remaining. You will not kill my allies. So what I missed? Spike planted.
So see that Osiris is using the stream strategy again. If they'll use it again, you know, the Izanagi team will win the next game.
One enemy remaining. There.
So again, the game is in hands of the attackers this time.
You know, I see this one thing happening. Oh, and there we go. That was a surprise.
The attackers are taking it in right now. It's again getting really close. By every game, as I told, unpredictable.
This is one cool thing, you know. I like Cypher because of how cool his abilities are about knowing where enemy is as well as changing enemy's location. You know, they can control the map pretty easily.
But then you've got to be careful, you know. I mean, the ciphers are the one who play at the end.
Spike planted.
Spike's been planted, and seems like the attackers are down. And this game is in hands of the defenders. But can't say because CSGO is still alive. And that's CSGO noob. Okay, it's done.
It's done.
Wow.
So Izanagi was that was quick. That was pretty quick, dude. I didn't saw that coming.
That was a very quick match. I told you, right? Again, surprise elements, everything.
Match point.
That is a match point.
Knifed twice. He's such a good player. I'm not
Who?
sure what went wrong.
Who are you talking about?
CSGO noob got knifed twice.
He got knifed twice. I'm not sure what's happening with him today, because he's not on his best
That's
today.
what, because he's
The hunt begins.
He's better than this, right?
I agree, because I've played with. We were playing before this match, so I'm not sure. Maybe, you know, there are many aspects in this game, and
I'll say one thing. It's mainly the psychological damage that a player gets, because you know, the more confidence you have, the better you're going to play. And at this time, I guess Izanagi has a lot of confidence on themselves, and the other team is on. They've got a lot of pressure right now, because you know, if they lose this game, they lose the game and all the stuff.
they're in a lot of pressure. That's really true, and that's true, man. Because these games are not only about pointing and shooting; they're a lot about psychologically thinking and, you know, going along with your team.
Exactly. It's about making strategies, understanding how the other team is playing, and understanding how you can play, and
you know,
everything around it.
This is the biggest thing that makes the difference between CSGO and Valorant. Is that in Valorant you need to strategize more, because there are different abilities with different players,
You will not
and every
kill my
player
allies.
has something unique about themselves. So that's why people are loving
There we go.
Valorant over CS:GO.
There we go.
Yeah.
Izanagi has won the
Izanagi
second
has won.
match. There we go.
That's a
Super
win
awesome
for
match.
Izanagi.
There we go.
That was close. That was
Amazing. That was intense. That was
amazing
well.
amazing.
The way they started, they were seeming very weak, but they recovered. Your house is awesome.
Izanagi, crazy.
Super crazy game, guys. Super crazy game. Let's talk to the
Super
players now. Okay, let's talk to the players now.
Yep. Let's move to the
Congratulations,
gaming
Team
zone and talk to the
Izanagi.
players.
Congratulations.
Party time, boys.
Waiting for you guys in gaming
Uh,
zone. Come ahead. Come on. And everyone who was watching on YouTube, thank you very, very much, guys, for watching us.
That was a fun game, guys.
That was a fun game, guys. That was a super fun game.
Oh, should we?
100%.
So we bring the players.
100%. I'll bring the players in. Every player. So every player of Izanagi, go ahead and join the gaming voice. Fast.
Just a second, I'll just bring them in.
Super cool.
Now I switched to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah, lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do chill. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah, lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood girls and they do chill. I'm drunk in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now.
Guys, hey guys.
You're in a very hidden place of Avalon server right now.
Hush. Don't tell anyone about it. And
Yes.
that was such a fun game too. Tell me what was going on in your head when you were losing the first game and then you bounced back and then you
we
freaking-
knew it was defense sided.
Uh-huh.
Because we got the character gaming,
They
like
had
what characters they were playing, we were already known like how would they approach or going for the defensive side. So we had planned accordingly during our first half. So and we had a two tap and tricks, and Dark Knight has a good like they gave good call outs and even guided us where to put and not. So it was a very nice experience. Lots to learn. We are having epic fun playing in this team. It was very nice.
Dude, it was very, very epic game, dude. I freaking loved it. Dark Knight, I just heard your name, dude. Like Ocean just said that we were guiding and all. Dude, congratulations.
Yup.
That was a super fun game, dude. Like people
Yeah.
in the chat are going crazy right now. I see Izanagi forever in the Izanagi OP in the chat. That is so cool.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Crazy game, man.
Crazy game, guys. Crazy game.
Shouldn't we bring
Tricks
the
had
other
to
team in?
leave.
Should bring the other.
Tricks had to leave, or
Let's just have
you could have talked to him also. It was actually he's late. His time was to play only till 10:30, but he extended for the game because we needed him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a huge contribution from his side also that we could play.
That is right. You wanna get the other game team in? Let me try.
Yeah,
and get the
sure.
other team in.
Why not?
So how was the game though? How was the overall game? How did you feel?
It was the
I-
other team also.
Two tap tells about this all. It would be much better. Like he was the main person who
It
was.
was sweaty, bro. So sweaty.
Yeah,
So we're waiting for every player
we
from
are
Osiris
actually
to join
sweating.
in right
Isn't
now.
it two tap?
We didn't expect them to play so well. Like that one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Himcher told me about what was happening in the back when you guys were practicing and all. Tell me what was happening from your end. Like from a house captain's end, it's a very different thing.
Right.
But from the players who are playing, it's a very different thing, and it would be very much cool for the players, for the upcoming teams to get the insights, and so that they can see how you played and how
Like,
in the next
there
match
is
will
nothing
go.
so specific. I guess like we all just played and got to know each other's the type of gameplay and where we can support. Like I was playing all the, if you see on the kill fit list, I would be at the last because I was playing like complete support, like Brim and Sage, supporting them anywhere I can, so that they can get their frags and get it clear. And while we were preparing, like we all talked like what character we will play to get on the same level and the same page, so that we could push accordingly what we had to do with the map place we are in.
That makes sense. That is very cool, dude. I loved the whole game, like from the very beginning to the very end, and both the matches went the same way.
Yeah.
One team is dominating very well, and you're trying to read what they're doing, and once you're ready with when you know what the other team is doing, and that is the time you boom.
Yeah, like it was a good communication. I guess that helped us a lot, like giving out correct calls. And like we were so, like, I don't want to brag or something, like it's like very nice to have such good teammates that even if we committed a mistake, we had covered up. They weren't scolding us or like ye kyu kar liya, ye kyu liya. They were very nice, and like there were mistakes that we did, but we all we had like NT people, like no problem, well tried, and all that. We had that encouragement. That was team.
That's right. That is so right, and that is such a important skill to have when it comes to team building and all the stuff. You should be supporting each other, know what you're talking about and all the stuff. All right, Pawan, please stay in this room. Super cool. We have got people in. We have got some people from Osiris in as well. I'll try to get
Who was playing? We don't even know, like the names are so different. That played against, we were like, oh, okay.
So what play gave you the most hard time is what I'll say. From Izanagi first and then Osiris. Reina gave you the hard time.
Yeah, they're Reina. That was our plan. Like we're like, let's eliminate the Reina and then it gets easier, like compared to play.
Yeah, because it was like Reina was carrying like what we could observe, and rest all were not, like they were playing support. So we had that power that if we killed Reina, we could easily push in or push out the game.
She was really good. She had,
she was really good. That's why we had to
30 or 40 more ping than us. Still, she landed those headshots.
Yeah, she was quite good. That's why we had to target her first.
So that was your strategy all along, no?
Yeah, that, I guess that was the major hard part of the game where we had to kill Reina because she was picking all the headshots with the Vandal, and one shot we were all lying on the floor.
Wow, dude, that was such a great game. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and how about the Osiris team? Which was the player that you were like, dude, ye player ko maro pehle, like they were very...
Reina, that's what we told Reina.
I'm asking Osiris, not Izanagi.
What?
Oh, you're
asking the other team. Okay. Oh, we all are here. Okay.
Oh, yeah. People from both teams are coming in right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
So how about you guys? Like, you guys harassed CS:GO noob so badly. We were talking about it at that time. So what was happening is, CS is a player which we all know about, and when he has a op, the confidence of the other team goes down. But this time, you guys were like, you guys played so well that I guess his confidence went down. So that was a great move too.
Yeah, because we had played games with him.
I don't remember CS:GO warping this time.
Yeah, we
didn't op, no?
No, he opt. Dude, you don't remember when you were trying to knife him?
Oh,
yeah.
How could you forget that?
So I'll ask this. I'll ask you to Pawan one now. Okay. So Pawan,
what character were you, Pawan? Hello, pro. How are you?
I was Sage.
Oh, nice play, dude.
So how was the game? Like, how did you feel during the whole game, during the first and second match? Like,
It was pretty tough.
how was the thing? How was everything in, inside? How was everything in the Discord room that you were in at that time?
It was alright. But my aim was a little off, so
It is okay. It is okay. I'll ask the same question to Ritik now, I guess.
Yeah, so like when we were at 7-0, we were like, we're gonna win this and we're gonna not lose, like we say, even every game. But after what, 0-7, then it was what, 13, 10 maybe, and then it was very hard.
That is true, dude. That is true. I'll try one thing. I'll try to get the rest of the players in as well. Oh, damn, they're offline already.
I guess they're tired because it was a sweaty game. I must say, it was a little sweaty game.
I could see the pressure building on both the teams when the game started and when the game ended. Both the matches, and it was such a fun game. Wow. With that, keep an eye, the Izanagi team, keep an eye on the team that'll win tomorrow. Check the tomorrow's match. And yeah, that is it for today. Everyone who was in the chat, thank you very much for being in. Thank you very much to you guys, every single one of you. That was an epic game. That was an epic start to the Avolympics. And that is it, guys.
All right. Thank you.